Okay, so apparently Basketball Wives is back. They're not called Basketball Wives LA, even though they're in LA. So now I guess since the Miami girls are coming back, like as a whole, it seems like one by one these heifers coming back, but they're just stationed in LA, so they just call Basketball Wives now. It's so funny how Shawnee and and even Tammy, I believe, is have did this as well. How they kind of talk shit about the LA wives, the LA basketball wives, and all that, and as if they're better or something. But you had to come over to LA to become relevant again. For this show to survive, you had to pooch on to LA. So this is very funny to me where these girls was. But anyway, we got a whole new cast of heifers. Um, but the girls that's gone that was on their last season of Basketball Wives LA was Duffy, she's gone. Angel Brinks is gone. Angel Love is gone. I thought they was gonna keep her. I thought she was so pretty, Angel Love. Um, who else? I believe Brandy, she's gonna come on here. I'm scratching my foot. That's why I'm like all close to the camera, all weird. Like, nah. Y'all remember that scene? Let me know what movie this come from. This came from. Tell your daddy I said, nah. Y'all let me know what comedy that came from, and I'll give you guys a shout out next week's Basketball Wives review. I want to keep one say it Basketball Wives LA, but it's just Basketball Wives now. I guess since Miami done damn took over LA, I guess it's just called Basketball Wives now, just like the original Basketball Wives in Miami. So whatever. So anyway, like I was saying, Angel Brinks is gone, Angel Love is gone, Duffy of course is gone. Who else? I think that's it. And so now who's a part of the show is Evelyn is back. Tammy, Shawnee, Jackie, crazy ass, and Malaysia, which is weird. Now I was saying that Brandy, she's gonna come on. I'm assuming for a few episodes, but apparently the girls are not fucking with Brandy this season. Y'all know Tammy and Brandy had a falling out and everything. But last season they had kind of gotten cool, and it had switched from Brandy versus Tammy to Tammy versus Duffy. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what done happen, as the season progresses. But it's just a mess, just pettiness and pettiness and pettiness. But anyway, Evelyn's back. I never too much cared for Evelyn. I just felt like she just had a little nasty air about her. She's one of those individuals that think that they're better than people, or at least I felt like that. Um, Especially towards, when Basketball Wives first started and all that. I was just never a fan of her. I always thought I think she's a beautiful woman and all that good stuff. I was just never a fan of her attitude. Just like I was never really a fan for Tammy's attitude, but Tammy, in my opinion, she's still way more down to earth than Evelyn is. But anyway, Evelyn, she had to pooch on back to Basketball Wives, child. I guess that living Lozada on the OWN network when nobody watching. So she was just like, hell, I got to come back out here. I got to do my thing. So anyway, the episode began with Shawnee and but just little disclaimer, I'm gonna give her a chance. I'm gonna give Evelyn a chance. I already have my opinions of her, but I'm gonna give her a chance. Apparently she's a changed woman. Ayala tried to change her life, and so we'll see if her life is truly changed for the better. How about that? So anyway, Evelyn's on the Real. I actually saw when she was on the Real daytime show. um and Shawnee meets up with her backstage, and they're talking, and Shawnee's just like, "How you been doing? What's tea and all that kind of stuff." Evelyn, for the longest, have been trying to have another child. She has one 3-year-old son. She's married to, or engaged to, a retired baseball player, and she has an older daughter who's grown, Shanice, gorgeous, by I believe her first marriage or whatever. So anyway, they want to have another child, just to complete their bunch, but she's having issues with getting pregnant, and she feels like she's had three miscarriages, and she feels like that she's meant to have another child. And similar how Tammy was going through the whole thing last year or last season with Reggie. My foot is itching, y'all, like crazy with Reggie. And having so many miscarriages. These are older women, these ain't no these heifers been out of high school, so them, trying to get pregnant is a little difficult, even though their men is young and popping and springing, and men can have kids all the way up until their 60s or so. I hear, or even older than that. As long as you can produce a nut, you're fine. It's the women that has to do all the work. So who knows, child? But good luck to Evelyn on trying to have another baby. Ooh, child, it's stress. Mm-mm. Well, so they're talking, and Shawnee's just like, well, Tammy is back. She's chilling. Evelyn was just like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen Tammy in so long. Evelyn feels like Tammy just has a negative spirit about her. She just feels like she's evil, and I just don't want to be associated with that. I just don't want to have her around in my life, but she's not going to sit and disrespect me and all that good stuff. And Shawnee was just like, yeah, well, look, I'm having a 70s party, and I would like to invite you, and I would like to invite Tammy. Like, is it cool if she come? And she's just like, I mean, I don't care. I mean, it's your party, but I mean, I don't know what you expect, but I mean, I'm cool. And one thing that Evelyn said during that conversation with Shawnee was that she said that she just don't want to be labeled as a person who slept with a married man. But I mean, I mean, shit happens, sis. It. I mean, it is what it is. What you want us to do? What you gonna do? Just let it go. Keisha, go. Like, and I'm sure that happens to a lot of people. You don't know what these people tell these men and women out here. Some of them, they'll tell you anything just to get some. And you being single or whatever, and just out thotting and bopping and doing your thing, and you want some and hot and heavy, so you gonna do it. They could tell you they're single, or you don't know them. You really don't have no choice but to believe them. You know. So I mean, hell, who knows? Child, who knows what went on back in the 90s? Everybody was just fucking in the 90s. Everybody. Child, they had R. Kelly and Keith Sweat and Changing Faces and Escape and um child, they had some Mariah, they had Drew Hill, they had some of them, everybody in the 90s. So I mean, of course, they had Salt and Pepper. Child. But anyway, moving on from that scene, we go to let's just go to this Kiana girl. This is a new girl on the show named Kiana Green. She's married to, or she was married to Nick Young, who is now with Iggy Azalea. I don't know if they're still together, but she has two kids by Nick Young. She looked like this Kiana. She looked like a more youthful, slightly more attractive version of Andrea Kelly, R. Kelly's ex-wife from Hollywood X's show. That's what she looks like. Y'all look it up and tell me what y'all think. But I think she looks like her a little bit. Um, but she was just like all this rumors and all this stuff going out around me about me and me being the other woman and all that. Talking about, no, I was the wife. I came first. And don't all these men leave they black woman that was with them when they was down and out, when they was both broke, living it, trying to make it? Then don't they leave and get with white women or other women, meaning other than black, tri-racial women and all that shit? So I mean, this happens every day. I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't know if Nick Young and Iggy are still together, but I don't really know the history. I don't really care to know. As far as like me researching them myself, you guys can tell me the tea on Iggy, Nick Young, and the Kiana Green thing, because I don't remember the internet going crazy about her. I don't, but whatever. But she's gonna always be in Nick Young's life and vice versa, because they got kids together. So Iggy would have to deal, and Keep making that good old music. Child, I'm about to cut my fucking foot off, child. It is itching boots. I don't know what it is, y'all. So anyway, moving on from that. So Shawnee, she meets up with Tammy, to basically have the same conversation she had with Evelyn earlier. She was just like, Evelyn's back in town. Tammy like, child. Now Tammy's whole tea with Evelyn is that, apparently she tried to reach out to Evelyn at one point because she saw an interview Evelyn did a few years ago when Evelyn basically said she don't fuck with her and she would never want to be friends with Tammy, yada yada. And Tammy tried to hit her up directly. Then she tried to DM her and all that, and she had been blocked on all social media. So Evelyn completely blocked Tammy out of her life. In which I've done people like that before. I don't feel the need to argue. I don't want to reason. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to be without you, be without you. I don't want to go without you, go without you. I don't want to be alone. Y'all let me know the name of that song. The name of that artist and what year that song dropped. How about that? Because I don't think it was on her album. Maybe it was. I don't know. Y'all tell me that too. Shit. But anyway, that's Tammy's whole tea. She was just like, why, are you talking about me? And then why you say that you don't fool with me and all this kind of stuff when you did everything to me and all that, which I agree, but I'm more so leaning towards Evelyn's side of the situation because I've definitely had to block people out of my life without a warning sign or without a phone call, be like, look, you're blocked out of my life. It was just like very much so block, block, block. Number block, Facebook block, Twitter block, Instagram block. Here's your house keys. Or whatever. Like it's very much so. Sometimes, you already know what you're gonna get from a person and you don't really owe them an explanation. You just already know, or you found out they're not good for you and it's time to delete them out of your life, darling. Delete. And it's just as quick as that. You don't owe everybody an explanation, child. Especially if you're not with them or sleeping with them or they're not in your family, child, please. Goodbye. There's the kick. Okay, just as easily as we came into each other's lives, we can just as easily exit. Stage left. Okay. So anyway, that's Tammy's whole tea, and Shawnee was just like, look, is you gonna act right? Like, is you gonna be good? And Tammy was just like, well, I'm Tammy. I drink Budweiser out of champagne glasses. So, I mean, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. She better come correct. I'm open to an apology. So Jackie and Tammy sat down and, had a conversation about the whole thing. Um, and basically, early in the episode, we found out that Jackie had moved to Sacramento because Doug, her husband, has a coaching job there. And so she's in Sacramento a lot. And she brought her daughter, Chantal. Chantal's pregnant now. Chantal looks just like Jackie to me. She's just light skinned, that's all. She just looks just like Jackie to me. But anyway, Chantal's pregnant. Her husband or her fiance or boyfriend, whatever it is, plays ball overseas in Ukraine or some shit. So he cheating. Why even? Okay. So anyway, she's gonna have the baby on the show. She's literally like 9 months. Like she's big. So they're talking and all that. I don't know if y'all know, but a few months ago, a whole story went out about Jackie's other daughter, her oldest daughter, Takari. Her Takari's son, Jackie's grandson, got burnt, and she set up a whole GoFundMe account, and people trashed Jackie. You're a terrible mother and all this kind of stuff. How could you not help your grandchild and all this kind of stuff? It's been many rumors about Jackie and her oldest daughter's relationship. Apparently, Jackie don't care for the older daughter. She treats Chantal and little Douglas a whole lot better because those are the ones that's by Doug, and they're lighter, and the oldest girl is dark. And she always made differences in them and all that kind of stuff, which some of that I can see that from Jackie. I can totally see that from Jackie. I'm not saying that it's completely true. There's two sides to every story, but I don't know. It's just something in Jackie that's just not right to me. It's something up here. Um, but anyway, Chantal and Jackie are talking, and Jackie has an issue with Evelyn. Everybody has an issue with Evelyn this season, or at least in the beginning. Jackie's whole issue with Evelyn is that Evelyn donated all the money that she asked for, which I believe was $3,500. And Evelyn donated all that money, and she just has an issue with Evelyn because she was just like, no, that's my child. Those are my kids. Like that's my baby and my grandbaby. Like why are you donating it? And I just felt like she was evil and all that. That's basically what she was saying to Tammy, and she was just like, I don't understand why Evelyn donated like that money. She's trying to say I'm an unfit mother and all that kind of stuff, and I don't agree with that shit. And I want to ask her and explain to her like, no, don't you disrespect, my, don't you disrespect me in the sense of you thinking I can't take care of my own daughter. But I mean, if you haven't, you haven't, Jackie. Jackie creates drama. Jackie creates storylines. Jackie creates controversy. That's just what she does. She's ridiculous. You didn't pay the money. Somebody else paid the money. She just so happened to be associated with you through this show or whatever. Like I don't understand the big deal, but it's Jackie, child. What else happened? Mm, I think that's pretty much it. Let's just get straight to the '70s party. So Kiana Green, Iggy's man, ex-wife, baby mama. She shows up. She looked cute. And we find out that Jackie knows her through the industry, through the whatever. Jackie looked absolutely ridiculous, as only Jackie do. Um, yeah, just the fool. Y'all just Google images and watch the show Basketball Wives season 6, episode 1, and y'all see how ridiculous Jackie looked. She just looked like a pimp from '79. Just it wasn't even a good pimp. It was just like random clothes just thrown on top of each other, a chain and a hat and a cane. And she had this girl, this white girl as her hoe. She had on an afro, and it was just stupid. But anyway, who came next? Tammy came next in this old nasty wig. I should have pulled out my wig from the closet, but I didn't feel like it. But Tammy had on this nasty wig. It was big, lush, luxurious wig, giving me Pam Grier, Foxy Brown tease. I was just like, yes, ma'am, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Tammy was serving the kid's life. And Shawnee was snatched in her outfit with the bell bottoms and the platform shoes, and her hair was kind of pinned and curled. Shawnee looked great. Then Evelyn showed up. She was giving me life a little bit, Evelyn, with her outfit. It wasn't all that though. Shawnee and Tammy to me looked the best. Even though Tammy's look was just simple, just black leather and afro, but it was '70s, darling. So Evelyn came in, she hugged the girls, and when she reached to hug Tammy, Tammy was just like, when she reached to kiss Tammy, Tammy was just like, mm. She was like, no, not yet. I was like, oh, Lord. I would feel so hurt if somebody did that to me. Evelyn was just like, oh, the shade starts early. So almost immediately, Jackie starts to talk to Evelyn. She's just like, so I wanted to know your true intentions for helping my daughter out. Like, what's going on with you? Like, are you trying to say I can't take care of my daughter and all this kind of stuff? That's my grandbaby and all that. Evelyn was just like, look, I mean, that's fine. I'm not trying to say what you do or what you don't do for your daughter. I don't know the situation. I don't know you, really. And I mean, just be happy that somebody paid, somebody cared enough. And Jackie was just like, I just want to know the real reason. Were you doing it out of spite and all this kind of stuff? A little early in the episode, Tammy thought that Evelyn was just doing it for publicity reasons, but I disagree with that. Um, and Evelyn was just like, look, I didn't mean any harm by it, and I wholeheartedly apologize if you felt like that, but I was just doing it out of the kindness of my heart, and Jackie and Evelyn got cool. Jackie didn't have no real reason to be mad at Evelyn. She's just ridiculous. Um, so what else happened after that? So it gets to the whole showdown with Tammy and Evelyn. They start to have a conversation. Uh, Evelyn was just like, I'm just trying to understand your issue with me and all that. Tammy was just like, you know my damn issue with you. And you know what you said on that radio interview or the interview that you did a few years ago when you talked negative about me. You said you never talked negative about me. You did. But she didn't say anything too bad. I remember what interview she's talking about, I believe. But all she just basically said was that she don't fuck with Tammy. I mean, whoop I don't even know why you care, Tammy. She really don't give a damn about Evelyn. But they was going back and forth and talking, and Evelyn was just like, "Look, my nigga, like, you really need to chill." Tammy was just like, "I'm not your nigga, Puerto Rican girl. Okay, chill out and know your place." And Evelyn had that finger out. She was just like, "Tammy, I know you finna come at me right now, and if you feel the need to come at me, you can come at me." Tammy was just like, "And while you waving that motherfucking finger, one thing that I want you to do is to stop trying to convince me that you're not a hoe." I died. I was like, "Ooh." Tammy's real slick with her words. She was just like, "You know what you did? You that same bitch. You ain't this and that, and you slept with my husband." And Evelyn was like, "When you filed for divorce." Tammy was just Evelyn was like, "Did you file for the? Didn't you file for a divorce in '98 and all that kind of stuff?" And I slept with him in '99. Tammy was like, "No, I was still married to him in '99. I filed for divorce in '99, okay, and this and that, and the dates going back and forth, just old shit, just rehashing old shit. It goes all the way back to the you was a non-motherfucking factor, bitch." And then that's when Tammy grabbed the whole legendary scene of Basketball Wives. So they basically didn't solve anything. Evelyn literally took off her mic, walked on out the door. She was just like, "I'm not dealing with this shit." What do you expect coming back on the show, being back a part of reality television, Evelyn? She was just like, the fans wanted her back on Basketball Wives, so she decided to come back. No, you decided to come back to Basketball Wives because those living Lozada checks wasn't consistent, clearly. So you decided to come back to Basketball Wives because you ain't had nothing else to do. Them checks wasn't coming in. Keep it real, mama. And plus, I think she's just one of those people just like to be on TV and just like to be famous and whatever. A part of all reality shows, reality stars. A part of all reality stars, they like that little bit of drama and all that controversy that reality TV brings. They like it a little bit. The only time they don't really like it is when it really start to affect their like personal life and they get attacked and all that kind of stuff. That's not fun for anybody. I can only imagine. Oh my gosh. So nothing really got solved from that. Shawnee's just sitting there and being the ringleader, and she trying to act like she's stuck in the middle, how she hates it when she loves it, and triangle nose. So we get to Tammy and Shawnee. They're having a conversation, and Tammy literally played the whole interview that or part of the interview that Evelyn had with whomever she was talking to. I believe she's talking to some young lady. And Shawnee was just like, "Yeah, I mean, she did say she never said anything negative about you, but I mean that was the evidence right there." And Tammy was just like, "You know what? I just don't know what to do with Evelyn. I'm over Evelyn. She has literally fucked her way through 3 player associations. First, she had a basketball player, which is I believe Shawnee's daddy, her oldest child's daddy. And then she was just like, then she had a football player, Chad Ocho, and now she got a baseball player. So, bitch, I guess next week she going to hockey. It's a mess. Tammy is a fool. Tammy is, she scares me. It's some people that just scares the shit out of me, and Tammy Roman is one of them. Anyway, I'm back with Basketball Wives reviews, child. We shall see. It looks like the only people, like I said earlier in the review, on the lineup is Malaysia, Tammy, Evelyn, Shawnee, and Jackie. I guess there's the main girls, and then we have these little starter girls, and who's probably not gonna last. They're just disposable, just in for a little storyline, just to bring something new to the show, then it's gonna be. But it's all about the main girls, you know. So Miami is invading LA. It's gonna be Miami versus LA. It looks like it's gonna be Brandy and Malaysia versus. It looks like it's gonna be Brandy, Malaysia, and Jackie versus Evelyn, Tammy, and Shawnee. Miami versus LA. At least that's what it looks like from the scenes. You know the way they edited it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalako Google Plus. Follow me at ITSKINGWORLD on Instagram and Twitter. At ITSKINGWORLD89 on Snapchat. Chase King was here on Facebook. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. All my social media handles will be in the bottom bar below. So check that out and follow me, and I'll follow you back and all that good stuff. And yeah, close your legs to marry men. You don't want to end up like Evelyn. Or maybe you do. That's your business. This is. I was gonna spray this in my hair. This is to clean my damn glasses. Lens clean. Child. It's time for me to go to bed.